as we have already completed our first chapter, I have given you the notes and I have given you as a homework. So I hope you all have done it. I will check once you will be back in school. So today we are going to start with our second chapter of 6th standard, that is How the Dog Found Himself a Master, Session 1. Now I will read and explain you the chapter. So pay attention in my readings and how I am pronouncing one word. How the dog found himself a master. Dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do. In freedom until a dog was born who was ill pleased with this way of life. Now there was a dog who was not really pleased as the way he was living his life. Now he always wanted a master. So the dog were once their own master and lived the way wolves do. Means wolves is a strong animal. So how the wolves used to live their lives in the jungle, the same way the dogs used to. And they were their own master. But when till that time a dog was born who was not that much pleased with the way of life. He actually wanted a master in his life with whom he can live freely. He was sick and tired of wandering about by himself. Now that dog was sick of tired means he was tired of wandering. Wandering means what? Moving here and there, one from place to another place for food or for livelihood or whatever. Wandering means moving from one place to another place. Now he was not that convinced and happy to wander alone and being frightened of those who were stronger than he. Now the main thing, he had to look for food, wander alone, and also he was frightened when a stronger animal came across him. So he was not happy with his life because he did not like to move alone, and plus he was not ready to be frightened again and again. So he wanted a stronger master. He thought it over and decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on earth, and he set out to find such a master. Now when he thought it over and over again that how can he be free and live his life happily, he got an idea that he can only be happy when he will get a strongest master in his life with whom he can serve and live his life freely. So he was finding a stronger master on earth who can rule him, but at the same time he can also live his life properly and freely. He walked and he met a kinsman of his, a big wolf who was as strong as he was fierce. Where are you going, dog? The wolf asked. Now when the dog was walking, he found a wolf who was a very strong animal, and he also felt that might be good if he will be accompanied with this wolf. And the wolf asked the dog that, where are you going? I'm looking for someone to take up service with. Would you like to be my master wolf? I don't see why not, the wolf said. And this agreed upon, the two of them went on together. Now when the wolf asked the dog, where are you going? So the dog replied him that I am looking for a stronger master. So would you be my master? And the wolf was convinced that it is nice, no, for the wolf if the dog will become his servant. So service with means the dog was ready to serve the wolf in any which way, but he wanted the wolf to protect him all the time. Looking for someone to take up service with. Would you like to be my master wolf? I don't see why not, the wolf said, and this agreed upon, the two of them went on together. Now the dog said to master that the dog said to wolf that he is looking for a master. He wants someone to take up the service with. Service means that he can serve the wolf, he can be like his servant, or he can be like his helpful hand, but the dog wanted a strong master. So dog felt that the wolf is the strongest, so he took up the service with the wolf, and then they both went on together. They walked, and all of a sudden the wolf means what? Moved quickly or suddenly, or covered over you affected to. Now when they were walking together, both of them, when they were walking together in the forest, the wolf suddenly lifted his nose. Nose means you have seen animals when they are sniffing. Sniffing means what? Smelling. So when they are sniffing and when they started to, when the wolf started to sniff, means he was smelling something wrong in that forest. So what did he do? He darted quickly off the path. Means quickly he moved suddenly into the forest and crept in deeper into the forest. He went and hid himself into the forest. Now the dog was very surprised that why the wolf is hiding, because in his mind the wolf is the strongest animal and he is no need to get afraid of. What's come over you, master? He asked. What has frightened you so? Can't you see there's a bear out there and he might eat up both of us, you and me. Now the wolf was hiding because of the bear. Now he said to the dog, can't you see the bear coming in? Now you also hide with me, otherwise he will come and eat both of us. Because the bear was much stronger than the wolf. And the wolf understood that he cannot stand alone in front of the bear. So he went and hid himself. And he is explaining to the dog that I am frightened of the bear. You can't see him. He will come and he might eat up both of us. Seeing that bear was stronger than the wolf, the dog decided to take up service with him. And he left the wolf and asked the bear to be his master. Now when the dog saw that the wolf is afraid of bear, he understood that the wolf is not the strongest animal or the strongest master he could get. And he shifted himself to the bear. He told goodbye to wolf that I want a stronger master, so I have to leave you and I'll take up the service with the bear. Because you are afraid of bear means bear could protect me much. So the dog decided to take his service with the bear. And he went on and asked to the bear, can you be my master? The bear agreed to this readily. Now the bear was very happy and he agreed to him readily. The bear readily accepted and said, let us go and find a herd of cows. I'll kill a cow and then we can both eat our fill. Now the bear readily accepted the dog and told him that chalo, let us go together and we will find a herd of cows. Herd of cows means a lot of cows which are walking together. And we will have one of them. I will kill a cow, means the bear will kill one of the cows and they can both eat it up so that they can fill their stomach. They walked on and soon saw a herd of cows. But just as they say, were about to come up to it, they were stopped by a terrible noise. The cows were moving loudly and running in a panic in all directions. Now when they were walking together, they found a herd of cows. But what happened? As soon as they walked up to one of the cows, they were going to attack it. But suddenly they heard a terrified noise coming from here and there. And the cows started moving. Means the cows started making their noise and running here and there in all directions. So they were all amazed. The bear and the dog was also amazed that suddenly what happened? What is this noise coming and why the cows are so afraid and moving here and there, running here and there in all directions and also making their moving sound. The bear looked out from behind a tree and then he too ran hastily deeper into the forest. Now when they saw that the cow were running here and there, so they decided not to go near the cow. So they went behind a tree and from there the bear looked up. So he saw something which was really very afraid. So what did the bear also do? He went and hid himself into a very deeper forest. Now why did I have to come here? Said he to the dog. It is the lion who rules the forest in these parts. Now the dog is also amazed that what happened to the bear. Now the cows are moving here and there. Okay, they can be afraid as in the dog's mind. But why is the bear afraid? Because for the dog, the bear is the strongest one. So now the bear was telling to the dog that I am here only because of the lion. The lion is the king of the forest, and the bear told to the dog that the lion is the one who is ruling this forest and nobody could stand in front of the lion. The lion, who's he? Don't you know he is the strongest beast on earth? Now, the dog do not know who is lion. So the dog is asking to the bear, now who is lion? Who's he? So, the bear is giving the answer, don't you know that he is the strongest beast on this earth? That yes, it is true that as a human being also we can sometimes a little afraid of standing in front of the lion. Now if it attacks, so that we also run away. But the lion cannot be more stronger, but the bear is telling to him that the lion is the strongest beast on earth, so we have to hide and we have to actually run away. Well then, I'll say goodbye to you, bear. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth. Now in the jungle, the lion is the strongest animal and nobody can stand on or in front of him. So the dog immediately leaves bear because he is actually finding who is very much stronger and he can be safe. He do not want to hide himself again and again. That's the main point of the dog. So he's saying to the bear, okay then, master, I have to leave you and I'll go and join lion because I want one who can protect me in front of everybody. And of the dog went to ask the lion to be his master. The lion agreed to it and the dog stayed with him and served him for a long time. It was a good life and he had nothing to complain of. For there was no stronger beast in the forest than the lion, and no one dared touch the dog or offend him in any way. So he said goodbye to the bear and he went and asked to the lion that can I be your servant, can you be my master? The lion was also very happy and he happily agreed to the dog that okay fine, you can be with me. So from those time onwards, there was a long period of time the dog stayed with the lion because there was no animal in the forest that can come across the dog or the dog has to be afraid of or the dog needs to be afraid of anybody in the forest because nobody was that much daring to come in front of the lion. The lion was the king and he ruled the forest. So there was nobody who can offend the dog or who can come across the dog or make him afraid of. So he was very happily and he had no complaint with the lion because he was very living happily and a very content life with the lion. But one day the two of them were walking side by side along a path that ran amid bare cliffs where all of a sudden the lion stopped. Now what is the meaning of cliff? Cliff is a high rock often at the edge of the sea. Cliff means a narrow path which goes with the edge of the sea, that is called cliff. Now one day when both were walking side by side to that cliff, along the path that was cliff, and all of a sudden the lion stopped. Now the lion and they both were walking happily, talking to each other and to the cliff, and lion stopped suddenly. He gave a great roar and struck the ground angrily with his paw with such force that a hole formed there. Now the lion was so strong. When he stopped suddenly, he gave a roar which the lion's voice. He gave a very loud roar and his paws means that in Hindi we say panja. He banged it on the ground so heavily that the hole was there because he was very strong. Then he began to back away very quickly. Now he was very angry. In that angry mode, he pawed it very strongly on the earth that which made a hole. And but after all these of expression, he started moving quickly from there. Master, is anything wrong? Asked the dog surprised. I smell a man coming this way. The lion said. We'd better run it or we'll be in trouble. Oh well, then I'll say goodbye to you, lion. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth. Now when they were walking, when all of that happened, so the reason why the lion was moving back quickly, it was only that there was a man or a human being. So now the dog didn't knew about it. So the dog asked to him, what is wrong with you? Why are you running away? So the lion said, I can smell a man coming this way. The lion said, we better run it for it, we will be in trouble. Because see, the man on the earth, the stronger person is man. God has made us with all the good things, positive things, we can see, we can hear, we can listen. The mainly we have brains to use. So the dog was surprised to see that the lion is afraid of the man. So now he also came to know that the lion is not the strongest on the earth. Basically, the dog didn't want the strongest person in the forest or the strongest animal in the forest. He wanted somebody who is stronger in the whole of the earth. So what did he told lion? So if the case is so that you are afraid of the lion, that means you are not that strongest on the earth. So I'll tell you goodbye and I'll go and join the human being, that is the man, because the dog wanted a secured life and he wanted the strongest human being on the earth. And off the dog went to join the man and he stayed with him and served him faithfully. Now after all of the findings and all of the animals he went through, he founded a man who was the strongest on the earth, and then finally he went to take up the service with the man and live a very content and happy life. And he decided to serve the man. So this how the dog became the faithful animal, the faithful pet of the human being. This happened long, long ago. But to this day, the dog is man's most loyal servant and knows no other master. Now from that day onwards, the dog becomes the most faithful animal of the man. He serves him and lives very happy life with the man, because as this dog is faithful to the man, the same way we as a human beings love pet as a pet for us as the dog. Because I also love dogs a lot, because if we are loving them too much, they will give the love back. No other, even the human beings or no other animals could do so. So the basic point of this is the dog founded long back man as his master, and then from that time onwards till now and a life longer in future also, the dog will remain the faithful pet for the human being. This how we have completed with the reading and explanation of this chapter. So the today's homework is you have to write down the meanings in your notebook in a new page as we used to do in the class. So take out a new page, write the name of the chapter in the index, take the new page, write down the meanings, that is the homework for today. And you can also read this chapter. I am giving you the link of this chapter in the description box. So you can go there, click it, so you will get the whole PDF file of this chapter. So read it again and then copy down the meaning